What's good, everybody? GlitcherBro23 here. Last reaction of the day. Hey, man, I'm just gonna point out I reinstalled OBS, man. I was trying to use that Streamlabs, but there's not a pause option, and a pause option is very helpful for someone like in my situation who constantly gets interrupted. So I couldn't use Streamlabs to record the videos, which it does. It seems like that's literally made exclusively just for streaming. I guess it is in the name, but if anything seems a little off, like the coloring of the video, the audio, I'll get it fixed after this video, so bear with me, guys. But anyway, we got one more track from the man Dogg himself. We got These Days featuring Fuskee and Daz Dillinger. Now, if y'all guys remember who Daz was, he was referred to as that Daz. I believe that was his original name, and then, because if I'm not mistaken, that's what it was like on Dre's Chronic. Like, he constantly popped up on that album. So, but we finna check it out. These Days. The only way, there was a video on YouTube, but I really don't trust it, so I'm not gonna watch it. Instead, we're just gonna use Spotify right here. Where is These Days? Where's the track on here? Is it on the side A? Is it on disc 1 or disc 2? It's on disc... Dang, yeah, I got quite a few streams. Let's get into it. Welcome to the G-Funk era. Something like this is so soothing, especially since I was just out in the sun.
These days, you gotta be strapped. I'm already knowing ain't nobody got my back. These days, you gotta be.
He just started. He already goes, these days, you always stay strapped. I gotta know that nobody got my back. Like, come on, man. Come on. I'm looking at this track list. I just noticed this. First We Pray, My World, Crazy, Dangerous, These Days, Bag of Weed, Dirty Hose Draws, Scared of Love, Me and My Homies. We already reacted to that one. Classic, great song. So, how do you make something so, like, realistic sound so catchy and just so, like, peaceful? That's just what Dogg does, man.
Nobody got my back. These days, you gotta be down. Who said it was easy? Claiming no found. These days, you gotta be strapped. I'm already knowing ain't nobody got my back. These days, you gotta be down. Who said it was easy? Claiming no found. I believe I got good skills. We've been making music.
No one said. Who said it was easy claiming your ground? Ain't no one say life was easy. Come on, man. It's like soul music. I don't know if that's the best like simile I could use right there in that scenario, but he like it really, his voice and his words really do come from his heart and like past trauma. It feels like, you know. It's like he has this outer shell of being a strong guy, but like on the inside he's like this is how he is really, you know. So it's nice to see that some, like, even the biggest thugs have like that weak side, you know. Not saying that Dogg's a thug or anything, you know.
Who said it was easy? Claiming no. I believe I got good skills. We've been making music since we were kids. That's all I wanna do for life. Keeping it real until the day I die. Obstacles get in my way. Continue to mash and don't forget to pray. I keep my hand on my stick because I love my life and I always will. Whatever people say to me, I take it in stride. I'm thinking Negro, please. If you really
The way he ended that off, that was pretty funny. But he was like, no matter what people say, I'm gonna strive to be better, you know. Basically, he's not gonna let the world break him down. And he said that he loved himself, and he's gonna make real music till the day he dies. And even past his past his death, you know, he still would. There were records still being dropped that reminded the world that Nate Dogg was like one of hip hop legends. You know, R.I.P. to Nate.
You don't know me, then you best back up. I suggest strongly. Yes, sir, this is D.P.G. Till the day I D.I.E. For my L-I-F-N-E. No matter where I look, that's all I see. And I know these days you gotta be strapped. I'm already.
What do you say? Like with the FED, like it's talking about the feds.
My L-I-F-N-E. No matter where I look, that's all I see. And I know these days you gotta be strapped. I'm already knowing ain't nobody got my back. These days you gotta be down. Who said it was
it's
easy?
So relaxing.
These days you gotta be strapped. I'm already knowing ain't nobody got my back. These days you gotta be down. Who said it was easy? Claiming no. Many women cling to me. Is it cause they see me on BT? Everybody knows my name. All the police think I'm serving cane. Jealous niggas call us out, but I don't work.
He said that all the police see is me serving cocaine. Come on, man. Racial profiling at its finest. It's a lot worse now than it was back then too. That's what's crazy. And like it's still blacks still have the worst. There's no denying it. But like, I remember one time, literally me and my dad were riding around, and he wasn't even speeding in his car, and he literally just got pulled over, you know, and then like he was asking him all kinds of stupid questions, and my dad knew it's because he's brown, you know, like he's Mexican, he's Hispanic, you know, like blacks still definitely have the worst, and I'm not denying that at all, but I mean it really is happening to like other like races nowadays, you know. You don't see white people just being pulled over just to be pulled over. To get that stay safe from the cops. Come on, man.
Police think I'm serving cane. Jealous niggas call us out, but I don't worry long as I hear their mind. If ever they decide to kill, you better be prepared because I know I'm real. One thing I can guarantee, you don't wanna be standing next to me. Before my final curtain call, I feel safe saying it won't be long. So if we bump heads in the street, or even at some party, you niggas really can't see me. My request is that you stop trying before I let go. These days you gotta be strapped. I'm already knowing ain't nobody got my back.
Hey, low key, Nate Dogg like don't realize like he be saying some real stuff, but then he don't realize how sarcastic some of it comes out to be, and that's why I like laugh randomly, because some of it does sound like it's a little like pettiness, like remark kind of when he says those inner lines, you know. He's like, y'all better hope not to see me, or some shit like that, you know. But I'm really vibing this, you know. I really am. And like I'll take Snoop for example. Snoop is somebody like when I'm listening to, I like judge what songs I like from his catalog, different from someone like I would judge like over here to the left, like J. Cole. Like J. Cole's one of the lyrical dudes, and I'm not saying Snoop Dogg isn't, but Snoop and Nate have a lot in common, you know. They're just really chill, like you lay back and you just vibe to the songs kind of guys, you know. They're not gonna hit you with a bunch of like insane bars or anything. It's just really catchy songs and solid albums, you know, that really like are just something to vibe to. Like I'm not gonna rank them the same. I'm not gonna judge them the same way I would J. Cole, Jay-Z, Kendrick, you know. If anything, I would judge Snoop and names similar to like the Dr. Dre's, to the Ice Cubes, you know. So I just thought I'd point that out there, you know.
You gotta be strapped. I'm already knowing ain't nobody got my back. These days, you gotta be down. Who said it was easy? Claiming no pound. These days, you gotta be strapped. I'm already knowing ain't nobody got my back.
When is Daz and Fuskee coming out? I'm sure they haven't already.
Every day, the
There we
4-5
go.
stays on deck for whoever. I'm busting, taking down, bowing down, never. Gotta watch my back for these coppers as well as these niggas that I kick it with. They stick you faster than these bitches will. Since I'm pimping, everybody wants my riches.
He said I gotta stick it quicker than what these dudes do. They be sticking it faster than what bitches do. Or how did he put it?
For these coppers as well as these niggas that I kick it with. They stick you faster than these bitches will. Since
Coppers and these dudes be sticking it faster than these bitches do. Other words, he got some snakes. He got some snakes amongst his groups, and the coppers be setting him up to fail more than bitches. And those were real bitches back in the day. Now we got some soft ass bitches. Those were real bitches.
I'm pimping, everybody wants my riches. And I can't keep a dime from buying weed, yakking every time I smoke. Constantly you conference me from committing a murder, so I chill and puff the herb. Who got my back? Nobody. Little John Gotti's laying niggas down at the homies party. All be going crazy, I guess we all being who we are. And they say them niggas got to be a star. I got to get mine. If I blast, then it's my destiny. If I die, then it was meant to be intentionally.
Hey, I didn't realize his flow was this cold. Like he is writing this instrumental beautifully. Like the instrument, like I love the beat, but I didn't realize like he was really switching the flow and still riding the beat like so well, especially with these last few bars.
Being who we are, and they say them niggas got to be a star. I got to get mine. If I blast, then it's my destiny. If I die, then it was meant to be intentionally. Worry, stressing, I'm guessing, confession. When the murder take place, it was self-protection.
Ooh. Yeah. When I tell you it's murder, I'll tell you it's self-protection. You will get, especially back then, you will get framed. I think that's the right word for murder before self-protection. Come on, man.
I'm already knowing ain't nobody got my back. These days, you gotta be down. Who said it was easy? Claiming no pound.
No one.
These days, you gotta be strapped.
No one said it was easy.
I'm already knowing ain't nobody got my back. These days, you gotta be down. Who said it was easy? Claiming no pound. These days, you gotta be strapped. I'm already knowing ain't nobody got my back. These days, you gotta be down. Who said it was easy? Claiming no pound. These days, you gotta be strapped. I'm already knowing ain't
Was that Daz and Fuskee? Or maybe it sounds like someone else is singing along with Nate in the chorus. Especially right here. I want to say that was Daz on the verse. I want to say that was Daz's verse, and maybe Fuskee was help singing along with Nate Dogg on the chorus. I haven't heard a lot of Daz to like really remember the voice, and then like you gotta realize too, like the albums from the '90s, especially with people like Dre's, like Snoop's, like Cube's, like Nate's. Look at these track lists. Look at these track lists. You could tell who the artist is on the album. You could tell whose album it is. You know, this is Nate Dogg's album, so you know what Nate Dogg's voice sounds like. And he's on every one. But look at this track list. Look at this track list. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 24 tracks out of 31 songs have features on them. And that's what it was back then. And back then, you can have multiple features on multiple tracks and everybody will love it. But the thing is, for someone like me, I didn't grow up with these people. I don't know what all these people sound like. Like Dre's Chronic, I'm almost sure every single track has a feature on it, and Snoop Dogg is on more than 50%, 75% of that album. But because I know what Dre sounds like, I know what Snoop sounds like, I can identify who they are. But like the rest of the features, I couldn't identify. Like I couldn't identify who was Daz or Fuskee on this one. I could identify who was Nate and Tupac on this track. I'm not random, by the way. I'm just saying. Warren G, I know what Warren G sounds like. Nate, Snoop, Corrupt, I know who those guys sound like. So that means I would know who Daz is. You know, I'm not random or anything. It's just like, I don't know where Fuskee was and all that. I believe Daz had the verse. Towards the end, you know, so. But, anyway, that's it for this reaction, guys. If you guys want more Nate Dogg, do me a favor. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, comment down below what you guys want to see next. And just share this with more Nate Dogg fans, you know? I really appreciate it, and I really enjoy doing these Nate Dogg reactions, I guess over these past few weeks, you know, because it's a lot of shit was happening. I'm sorry I took a while to get to them, but I'm glad I finally did, you know? But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.